대한민국의 대표 음식인 김치의 인기가 미국 내에서 치솟고 있습니다. 미국 ABC 방송에 출연했던 영화배우 기네스 펠트로가 자신의 김치 사랑을 공공연히 밝히는가 하면
This is basically my favorite food. It's kimchi.
Kimchi, yes.
Korean
yes.
fermented cabbage with chili.
So good for you too. All right.
And so I eat tons of kimchi. And then you can just.
올 2월에는 김치를 먹고 C19를 극복했다고 밝히기도 했죠. 미국인들의 김치에 대한 반응도 과거에 비해 많이 달라진 것 같습니다.
Kimchi. Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Oh, I've never heard of kimchi. I've never heard of kimchi. I don't even know what this is.
I had a neighbor that fixed this. The whole neighborhood smelled like it.
I have never had kimchi. Kimchi. So I'm scared to eat this. But I'm gonna try it.
Okay, let's open up our mind and just take a bite.
That's like a cabbage. Oh, yeah.
Very hot.
Okay, not great.
Why can't you eat it plain?
Because it's hot.
See, that's where the beer would come in.
Ooh. That's spicy. Not quite my thing.
My grandkids would never touch this.
I have never heard of kimchi, I've never had kimchi, and I probably will not buy kimchi.
No, I do not like this. I would not buy it. Throw it out. Get rid of it.
Have you ever had kimchi before?
Yes, I have. I like sour, hot food, so naturally I just liked it, and it was delicious.
Oh my.
I think this is really good.
Really good?
It tastes pretty good.
That has a little sour to it. That's good. Yes, I love kimchi.
김치의 인기는 한인 식당에서도 확인할 수 있는데요.
처음에는 잘 안 먹었어요. 그냥 빨가고 하니까.
At first, they didn't like it because it was too spicy and smells very strong.
이게 그 발효식품이고 하니까.
But once they found out that it's a fermented food that's good for their health, they began to ask for more.
시작하는 거예요.
Some people even asked to bag the leftover kimchi.
싸달라고.
하지만 이러한 미국 내 김치의 인기가 바로 한국산 김치로 이어지는 건 아닙니다. 2020년 미국 절임 배추 수입액의 24%가 중국산이었고 한국은 중국의 10분의 1에 불과했습니다. 해외 식탁은 저렴한 중국산 배추로 만든 김치가 장악해가고 있는 거죠. 현재 미국 내에서 우리나라 김치는 어떤 상황이고 앞으로의 해법은 무엇일까요? 미국 김치 전문가의 진단을 통해 알아보겠습니다.
First off, if you don't know about kimchi, you've likely been living under a rock.
Kimchi is really good for you because it is full of probiotics.
Kimchi is just a wonderful product.
Kimchi has existed for more than 1,000 years, but only received a lot more recognition in just the past decade. Why is that? Let's hear from the expert.
My name is Matt Rodbard. I'm a food writer and editor based in New York City, and I wrote the book Koreatown with my friend Yuki Hong. It comes down to this: kimchi is delicious. That is why kimchi is popular. It is a delicious food in all of its forms. Kimchi has been one of the foods that has exploded on the scene in the United States. Well, you find kimchi at Costco, at Meijer, in the Midwest. You find it at Whole Foods. You find it at your local market. You find it at your bodega. You find it everywhere because kimchi is delicious. That is the first and foremost thing. It is a delicious food, but also kimchi's popularity in the rise in the past 5 years kind of aligns with the American palate's shift towards bitter and sour and the love of fermentation. Fermentation is big, not just in Korean food, but all food. So many home cooks are driving their kitchens towards a fermentation, either making it at home or buying it on the shelves at these stores. And also, it's just a wonderful flavor inside your mouth. It opens up your palate. It refreshes your palate. Even it can be a cleanser, a middle course, so to speak.
No one can disagree that kimchi is healthy and delicious, right? kimchi can also be used as an ingredient for many different dishes.
I mean, I love using kimchi in kimchi bokkeumbap, kimchi fried rice. I think that is one of my favorite applications. You chop it up, you add it we put bacon in it and lots of vegetables, mix it up in a bowl. That's a traditional Korean dish. But of course, kimchi can be used in many different dishes. Detroit style pizza, which I thought was really amazing, a beautiful food on its own, Detroit style pizza, but of course adding kimchi adds it to another level with bulgogi in it. And it really, it makes foods from the West instantly Korean.
I wonder what kimchi pizza will taste like.
Everything kind of tastes better with kimchi on it. You kimchify macaroni and cheese, it tastes better. You kimchify pizza, it tastes better. You kimchify a burger and it tastes better. So you can add it on top of absolutely everything and anything.
Chefs of all backgrounds are gravitating towards Korean food and Korean fusion cooking because Korean food is universal. People love it. It's well known. It's exploded in the past decade, and many diners know what kimchi is, know what Korean food is, and they love that reference point. It's just a creative way to show Korean food in a new way.
Kimchi pizza and kimchi fries are only two of many kimchi fusion dishes. Recently, many luxury restaurants and top-notch chefs are adopting kimchi as the main ingredient for their dishes. This upscale and nationwide restaurant chain introduced kimchi burgers on their menu just a few weeks ago. This trendy and fancy restaurant by the Washington Harbor has Korean chicken salad with kimchi on its menu.
From very simple, humble foods like grilled cheese with kimchi is amazing, to even kimchi on Michelin-starred restaurants. I mean, on menus there, it's cropping up everywhere.
It's unfortunate that kimchi sometimes gets put in the quote-unquote ethnic food aisle, or is relegated to the back health food section. But that's changing. You're seeing an upswing in the popularity of kimchi. What can be done though to really further the profile of kimchi? It's honestly up to folks like myself to help promote Korean food to the United States, to Americans, demystify it, to offer creative solutions to cook with it. That's really important, is to offer recipes that are fresh and new, that integrate kimchi in unique ways, that make kimchi into a cabbage roll or kimchi into poutine. And not just thinking about kimchi as a banchan dish that you're going to receive before a barbecue. The other way, of course, is the health benefits to kimchi, because kimchi, as we know, is a fermented food, and fermented foods are incredibly healthy.
According to Matt Rudbard, the recent kimchi phenomenon is just the beginning.
So I think there's a way to bring it more into the mainstream. But I must say, kimchi has come a long way since I've started writing about Korean food in the past 12 years, and I'm really happy to see more folks enjoying it.
이상 회화 반응이었습니다. 구독, 좋아요, 알림 설정으로 응원해주세요.